Today, the most beloved multiplayer console game almost wasn't. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, where we did not spend last week at Gamescom or GDC Europe in Cologne, Germany.
Who wants to go to Germany anyhow? All they've got there is delicious beer,
Awesome schnitzel,
resilient financial institutions,
well-engineered cars.
stupid Germany.
With their first game, new developer Lunar Software is trying to capture all the spacefaring seclusion of Space 1999 with all the pants-shitting terror of Amnesia in Routine. In the game, you explore an abandoned space station. The game has no health bars, in fact, no on-screen displays at all, no health packs, no recharging armor, and permanent death. For those who thought Spelunky was too forgiving, in space, no one can hear you press continue.
Tomo Incorporated has picked up the official hardware license for the Neo Geo, and they've used it to create the Neo Geo X Gold, a $200 set-top box that comes with 20 classic Neo Geo games. While this may seem ridiculously expensive at first glance, think of it like this. When the Neo Geo was first released in 1990, it cost $649.99, and the games cost as much as $200 each. Accounting for inflation, in today's dollars, the console cost over $1,000, and the games were $330. So, by buying the system, you're actually saving yourself thousands of $1990. 5-year-old you is pumped.
Zen Software's new rhythm game Kickbeat was revealed at Gamescom. In it, you match your controls to the music, but rather than highlighting gems or avoiding obstacles, you punch out a never-ending horde of ninja chumps. We're sure this will be a blast to play until the inevitable dubstep DLC, when all the goons realize they can all punch you at the same time when the drop hits.
Gearbox has revealed the new Mechromancer character class comes with a skill tree called Best Friends Forever that will make the game significantly easier for FPS noobs, like your dad, your little brother, or even your significant other. This is great. We need co-op modifications like this in other games too. Imagine Final Fantasy XIII with a second player mode for people who hate JRPGs. It would automatically add corners and choices to the game. Or a Battlefield co-op mode that made the game 60% less douchey. The second player's bullets would automatically hit players who talked about getting into sexual relations with your close female relatives.
Do you like to test your mind? Try playing Sudoku. Do you like to pretend you're testing your mind while actually playing a puzzle game? Then you'll love Smart As, the new brain training game featuring narration by John Cleese. So sign me the hell up. I have waited my whole life to be berated by John Cleese, and this is probably the closest I'll ever get without flying to England and punching him.
Martin Hollis, the director of GoldenEye for N64, has revealed the game wasn't actually supposed to have a multiplayer mode. It turns out the team literally slapped together the PvP mode in a month, working without the knowledge of their bosses or Nintendo, who were already annoyed because the game was behind schedule. It's actually surprising that Hollis can even look back on the game without exploding into a ball of white-hot rage, knowing that after spending 3 years slaving over the single campaign, all anyone remembers about the game at all is that Oddjob was super OP in multiplayer.
I have a challenge for anyone who still has GoldenEye around. Go get your N64, plug it in, put in GoldenEye, turn on multiplayer, and activate turbo mode, and then marvel at how you were ever able to play that game.
It's like 10 goddamn frames a second. Coming up, Resident Evil 6 will feature a supplementary stat tracking service called ResidentEvil.net, just like Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Halo, other survival horror games.